Morning. Actually, heading over to Mom's house this morning. She's going to do a little video for us, featuring Mom again, as requested by the fans. So this is for you fans, especially to Jimbo over in North Carolina. This is for you, showing you Mom's little backyard. So I'm just walking through her little bit here before I get there. She's all ready for me. And of course, Otto the garden cat is here to play as well as usual. So this is my co-star usually, but today a co-star, really the star is Mom. I'm Nick, by the way. I don't think I introduced myself yet, so I'm Nick. And this is a Tieta Permaculture vlog. So today we're gonna do a little herb special and a little touch on how to grow things in a small little space. And it's gonna be featuring my mom, Chris. So without further ado, let's just get started with her because she has much more interesting things to say than I do.
Bienvenidos. I might not have anything more interesting to say, but certainly it'll be different. And I'm so happy you did a shout out to you, big dog. Good to see you, always. So I am very happy to be a part of Nick's journey. I know that in this lifetime, he's here to heal this earth. We've had decades and decades of poison going into it, and he is here to try to heal his portion of this earth and to talk to all of you and help you heal your part of this earth. We have no other planet. You know, that's the old joke. But we don't. And if we don't take care of this earth, who will? And he has been giving you so many great ideas. I like to go more for the medicinal. I believe we all have this memory in our DNA from lifetimes and lifetimes. So I'm hoping that if I say something or share something, you might have that, oh, that's right, or that's true. I feel that. There'll be so many different things I might say that it just feels right to you. And that's what I'm hoping, because it will get those juices going, and maybe you could use any of the information that we share. I know that you're all taking care of what Nick is doing, and Nick is doing an amazing job in the gardens. So today I have some garlic. We all love garlic. In the 70s, we called it the Russian penicillin. It's an antibiotic, anti-inflammatory, anti-parasitic. It's good for all infections, all flus, viruses, all of this. And it is people here, the Jibaros, the natives, they eat a clove of garlic every morning. My mechanic, he saw my book and he was asking me about it, and he said, "Oh, I pop a clove of garlic in my mouth every day. It keeps me healthy. It gives me strength." He's this macho man, and so he eats it. And they say if you can smell it on your body is using it. So that's a good thing. And a lot of people don't like it. And if you don't like the smell or the taste, or you're afraid that you're offending someone, you have parsley, you have basil, you have any other little mint that you can put into your mouth and take care of that smell. So I have put into this little glass jar some cloves. Instead, I don't like buying Chinese garlic. I like to buy locally, and sometimes you cannot get it. So I have decided to grow my own. And because it is so healthy and so good for you, it's easy to grow. Putting the clove garlics, if you slice the bottom of the clove, like so. Oh, no, that's sharp, honey. And then put it in, they pile it up here so that they will stand up, so that only the bottoms will receive the water. I have here some cloves that I had already rooted. I have one in here also that has a root. Well, anyway, the root's covered with soil. And so these ones I'm going to plant. I'm planting it in here just to start. I have this potato sack that I'm going to show you next, and I'm going to add these halfway up so that I will also have bulbs growing in here. So it's easy. They're so easy to grow, and as you can see, this has been in water for probably 5 days. and it's already beginning to take off. So we put it through a line because they were falling knee deep into the waters. So they're all set, and once they take off and the potato sack takes off, I will have bulbs as soon as I have potatoes. And I will not have to buy from China, which is what we should all decide to do. And this one here, once it is moist and it shoots off its green stems, it too will be put into a starter. So garlic is so good for us. It's definitely something that you need to have, and it tastes so good. I haven't tried eating a garlic raw. Maybe I should have before this video, but you can try it, and you can let me know in a comment how it was. So that is the garlics. Now, I was gifted this potato sack. Since I do not have a large yard, I can grow so many things, as you can see. The green thumb was carried on from my mom. So we find little niches to put food to grow. So my girlfriend gifted me with this potato sack. You can get it at Home Depot, probably Lowe's, any garden center probably. It has a little Velcro pocket on the side. And I have put in probably 2 inches of soil into the bottom of the bag. And I have some potatoes that were not eaten as soon as they should have been. And we have many of the eyes already. So what they suggest is you put this into the soil with the eyes up. So I have 5 of them. And I'm going to put these around in the center because as the garlic get higher, I'm going to put those on either side. And that way the bulbs can grow on the side and will not interfere with the growth of the potatoes. And when these are ready in 2-3 months, I just need to open up the door on the bottom and the new potatoes will come out. Cool idea. Since I do not have enough ground, and there's so many little lizards that love to dig in the soil. So potatoes are in. Now potatoes, as we all know, is high in potassium. It has vitamin A, vitamin C, iron, fiber. The fiber in the potatoes is stronger in the skin. So if you eat a potato, eat it with the jacket on. Also, frying a potato takes all the nutrients out of it. So, although that is a nice treat, you don't want to lose what the benefits of the potato are. They say it's good for heart health. It's good for digestion. It's also good for mental health. Now, I would eat it because it's a good food source. It's very rich in nutrients. But instead of going, if I'm having, you have someone in your family that has dementia or Alzheimer's, or maybe those senior moments that you have, why not eat a potato? That might help instead of going on to a pharmaceutical. It can't hurt, and because of the nutrients in it, it's really beneficial to you. So I am going to cover these potatoes to about, probably 1.5 inches above where they're sitting now. And as the potatoes grow and the vines come up, when it gets up to be about 2.5 inches, put more soil on it. And then as it comes up higher, put more soil on it. As you can see, I bent down the top of this because it will, with the rain and the moisture and the nature, it collapses. So this way it's going to stay firm, and it also will give me the option to bring it up as the potato grows. And like I said, when this gets to be probably about this high, I will put the garlic that has already started on the sides, and that way that can continue growing in this bag, and then I will be able to harvest the bulbs when this is ready too, because they probably are ready at about the same time. Now, after you planted the potatoes, just give them a little bit of the spray. Keep them moist but not saturated. The bag is great because it has drainage holes, so if it's this will be outside, so if we have a nice rain, it will, it will dry out. So this is really handy. You could do this if you lived in a condo, if you have a nice porch, because that way you will at least have the nutrients. They're so rich in nutrients. And you'll have it growing there. You won't need to have a side yard. My side yard is perfect for what I need, because I have Nick in the backyard with a much bigger garden. But there's some things that I just like to put my hands in the soil. So it's nice to have these little features that will help you. I have something, we're talking about sweet potatoes, which are my favorite. I want to share with you the nutrients in the sweet potato. Potatoes are rich in everything, but the sweet potatoes, they have protein and fiber, vitamin A, C, B6, beta-carotene, the orange ones, potassium, copper, niacin. It's rich in antioxidants. It promotes gut health. Now they say, what I have read and what I've checked out, it says it's a cancer-fighting property, supports healthy vision, enhances brain function, may support your immune system, and help stabilize your blood sugar. I'm saying may on all of those because genetically we're all put together differently. And you might have an allergy to peanuts, or I have a friend that the minute she tastes an avocado, her whole body tingles. So this may help you. It may not, because I don't know your genetic makeup. But it is a natural vitamin. It's a natural healing capability other than a pharmaceutical that we know is full of the fillers. That's what poison us. So if you look up sweet potatoes, look up potatoes, do some investigation yourself. I have looked this up. I love these, and I want to eat healthy, and I don't know what's going to happen to this world, and I think we all need to have that 12 by 12 and feed ourselves because it's organic, and there will be no chemicals. There'll be no GMO. That's the best we can do right now. So check it out, but all of these things that I will be talking to you in the future, they may help you here. Some of them definitely help. But I don't want to say that because I don't want you to come back and say, I tried this, my doctor told me it was not true. Well, we know the way doctors have been taught. They're not taught about healing the whole body at once. You have a headache, here's a pill. Why do you have a headache? Are you stressed? Are you going through something emotionally? We know our emotions are the reason our bodies hurt. So we have to feed that first. So take all of this with a grain of salt. Do your own investigation. If you love potatoes and sweet potatoes like I do, grow them, buy them, eat them, enjoy them, because they are just so nutrient rich, they cannot hurt you. And with all of these great possibilities, it's only going to help you live longer and healthier. So I think that's all I have to say today.
Want to give a quick tour of your backyard area?
Sure, go ahead. You can do it. You know it pretty well. If you have any questions, we did cut some of the pitcher plant, and we put them all here. They're all in the moss. Hopefully they're all going to take. It's a hit or miss with this. We're having a hard time. I also took remember I had that little pineapple. So I took the top off, and I'm going to see if I can get her to grow. And then the other thing I had brought out, I had turmeric that started to grow. So I'm just going to throw that in the soil too, and get some new roots. The turmeric is, again, another healthy, spice that it does everything. I'll do a little vlog on the turmeric. It's amazing. So I have that all set to go also. Do you have any questions, Nick?
No questions from me at this moment. No, I notice I'm just seeing
beautiful.
a little beautiful flower with a honeybee just hanging out right there, trying to get some of the goodness there. Pretty cool to always see the pollinators in action.
Yay! Here is your vanilla.
Oh yes, the vanilla still have not been planted yet, but it will be
No.
soon. But it seems to be doing quite happy here, so we might just leave it right there.
Well, it wants
gets a little bit of attention.
It needs to go up the tree.
Go up a tree, yeah.
Yeah, it needs to cling onto the tree because the air vines and roots, that's what makes them happier. Oh,
Yeah.
well, look at, maybe you can show a picture of the night blooming cereus.
Where is it?
This one here, since
Oh.
it's closed.
So Mom, just the other day, so apparently it's called night blooming cereus. Looks like some sort of kind of cacti succulent-like thing. And it blooms one night a year, and that night was 2 nights ago, or 3 nights ago, something like that. A beautiful white flower, really cool to be able to kind of have that unique kind of thing. It's funny, my dad actually just sent a picture of, he went to Longwood Gardens in Pennsylvania, and I guess there's a 6-foot flower that only flowers every 5 years or so.
Yes.
And it wasn't flowering the day he went, but it was just about to. So it's kind of interesting that this one's a night blooming cereus, blooms once a year, and then the one my dad saw blooms once every 5 years. That's kind of nuts to me. But yeah, the rest of the stuff in here, this is, Mom just did a little bit of a renovation on her little back area to add some blocks to, both to kind of add some heat, some thermal mass. It'll help kind of keep the soil a little bit drier because we are here in the tropics where it gets pretty hot and very wet. So this will help dry it up, but also helps hold the soil in and stop it from going down through that fence line and down to the neighbor's property to help keep the whole soil up. So that was just added recently, and she just kind of cleaned this garden bed up and is kind of prepping to plant new things in there.
We got chives.
She's got some chives.
Parsley. This is the rosemary. We got an onion in there. We have some sage in the blocks here. We have spring mix over there, and we're going to put lettuces here and cucumbers to grow up the bamboo.
That's great. And then this one right here, this is katuk. I actually have this in my backyard as well. Sorry, Otto wants a little bit of attention. Otto, what are you doing? What are you doing? He always starts meowing when we don't pay attention to him enough. That's what happens. This is why he's the co-star. He's like, wait a minute, I'm getting paid too, aren't I? Where's my attention? He was in the background though the whole time, so
he was there.
He was there. But back to the katuk here. Katuk, this is a perennial green herb. It kind of grows into a small shrub, and it's also called sweetleaf. A lot of places call it sweetleaf. And Mom just informed me that the little flowers that they make, they actually create like some sort of little berry-like thing. It's actually crunchy and tastes kind of like a crouton or something.
Better than a crouton, like a pea. The initial flavor is a pea, but it is delicious, and it's probably the size of a pea. Dory and I had the only 2 that were on the bush. Here's one coming here. It turns white.
So it's basically the seed pod.
Yes.
A little seed of this katuk plant.
And this is very healthy also.
And I'm sure Mom will do another episode on the katuk for all the medicinal fans out there.
We will, especially when there are seed pods and
Yep.
you can see what it looks like. Yes.
Great. All right, you got anything else to add?
No, I think that's it.
You can jump up in there? I don't
No,
think
you
you're
don't
gonna
want
like
to
that.
go in there, Otto. You won't get out. That's a rain collector right there.
I don't know. Don't go in the garden. Good boy.
Boy.
All right, well, that's it for us today. Thanks for tuning in. This little special feature with Mom over here in her backyard garden, telling us about medicinal plants, specifically about potatoes today. If you like what I'm doing, if you want to see more of Mom, leave a comment below and let me know kind of topics you want to hear about, medicinal plants you might want to be hear a little bit more about, see what the benefits are, etc., where they can grow, etc. Sweet potato and potato, both of those grow pretty much anywhere. Sweet potato needs a little bit more of a warmer climate, so in the southern United States or in the tropics or anything like that, it'll be more ideal. Sorry. Otto, nope, get out of the garden. Come on. Sorry about that. And so yeah, Cibodilla needs a little bit more of the warmth to really kind of benefit, but you can grow it even in kind of a temperate climate as an annual if you start early enough, and even maybe start in a greenhouse or something like that. Both amazing plants. I'm sure you all have heard of both of those before, but perhaps you don't know about the healing properties. And of course, garlic. Garlic is a amazing powerhouse of an herb. So never can hate on garlic, and never can have too many garlics. That's my opinion. But yeah, leave a comment below to let us know what you want to see more about. We're going to keep doing this kind of feature with Mom on a regular basis, at least a couple times a month, maybe more if she can get all that information together. It takes a lot of research and time for her to get it all ready. So if you do like what we're doing, please subscribe, and please do leave a comment and let us know if you want to see more of Mom and doing her medicinal plant videos back here. And until next time, have a good one.